Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This is Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage, and I am here to bring you my project for hashtag Shuffle Cut Create, which is hosted by Martha Makes Art. I will have the hashtag and the channel, her channel link down below. And what it is she has two decks of cards, and they each have different prompts on them. And on or about the 25th of the month, she was a little like May 1st or April 30th this time, but that's okay, Martha. We're okay with that. We wouldn't have had time to do anything before that anyway, or I wouldn't have. So anyway, she pulls two prompts, and the prompts for the April 25th to May 24th is red and castle. So originally I was a little upset because I just used a castle. Hang on, let me find it. Um, that she actually had gifted me, and I used it on a different card, and trying to find it. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, shoot. Anyway, and I just used this castle looking thing, which was part of my university magazine, for this project, which I did, I think, last week. I can't find the other one that I had, where Martha had gifted me a castle. I might have put it somewhere else. Sorry. Anyway, there was a beautiful paper, and on the back of it had a castle. Yeah, so I used my only two castles that I know of, and I looked through all my ephemera for summer, and all my stamp sets, and all my designer papers from various companies. Do you think any of them for summer, all my stickers, do you think any of them had a sandcastle? No. I found a solution. I'll show you that to you in a minute. So my starting point was this paper pad, and I actually just picked out this plaid here. Let's see if I can find another. But it's only just used for the backing, and this paper is 4.5 by 6.5, but I'm pretty sure I cut it back even further to 4.25 by 6.25, which I wish I hadn't done. I was thinking I didn't have room. I also used one sheet of this, and you'll see how I use that for the sand at the bottom of my project. So I made a sand castle, not a castle. I can't find the other plaid sheet. Maybe it was no, it wasn't the last one. I don't know. Anyway, you'll see a little bit of it. Here, it looked like this. I guess this is the last piece. And it had red in it, so I figured I was okay with that. And then I had a couple different cut apart. They were the same cut aparts, but I think they were either Echo Part or Simple Stories. I'm really not positive, but all summer cut aparts, and I used one of those. I used a red anchor from this Paper Studio pack, and I used a sunshine with red sunglasses out of this Jot sticker pack that I've probably had for years now. I was going to use like this down here or these, but I didn't have room. And for the water, I had this 12 by 12. I have two sheets of this, which is Citronella Waves. I don't know where I got it. Possibly, well, here, maybe glitter thermography paper, made in China. Where's the company name? Oh, it's K and Company. It's K and Company. I don't know where I got that. So anyway, a long time ago. I've had it here since soon after I started paper crafting, I think. And then other things I used some of this natural twine, not a lot of, or ribbon, what's it called? 100% linen natural wavy trim. And I used a couple red gemmies from Honeybee Stamps, summer stems, gem stickers, and that I'm pretty sure I got on clearance a while back. And I used one punch just for the current corner rounder, and that's a Stampin' Up punch. Okay, let me show you what I did here's the back of it. I'm working out of this book. Well, most of these are put down temporarily, and I got behind, but I left pages in case I have time to go for the other ones. So anyway, from when I started. So here's the last one I did, which was magazine and calendar. And you see, I rubbed real red ink from Stampin' Up all over this to make it more red because this is very small. So here's what I did. Um, I had to go looking online for um, free printable images of sandcastles, and lots of them come up. But you know what? I don't think any of them were free. Anyway, I got a set of 20 castles for $1.20 off Etsy. I can't remember the shop name. I'm sorry. If you are interested, I can look it up for you. And they were full size, and I shrunk it down and printed it. This was the first of the 20 because that's the one I like. Because some of them look definitely like they're in grass or trees around and stuff. And even this had little somethings there, but I'm going to say they're shells or some kind of seed growth. This was also out of the cut apart. It was a square, and I just cut out the letters, and I put glitter gel pen on them. I also used red glitter gel pen on everywhere that I put red on. Now I know it's a sandcastle, but you know, I took some creative liberty here and put red on the flags and the little windows and stuff. So maybe they dyed some of the sand or used something else on their castle. I just put this wavy trim around here. That was sort of a last minute. And actually for the sun, I had this yellow flat sticker and I had it down. And then I found these that had, oh, I got glue or something on it, red sunglasses on. So I thought, perfect. And here's mostly my red. Oh, yay, today's beach day. So, and it's hot and we have some red glitter anchors or red glitter around that blue anchor. So that's what I could come up with for red and castle, because I can't draw where to lick, or maybe I could have done something a little more elaborate. And I'm just going to glue this in, so let's just go ahead and do that. Um, this is the back of the paper. You see I bent that one sticker over. And the other ones are, some of them are hanging off the paper. Really, I just had that paper there as extra backing. But yeah, so I won't be using that as a card front or anything. I don't really like it for a card. But there we go. Oh, yay. It's a beach day. Do you like going to the beach? I like going to the beach, but it doesn't like me. You know, I had, for those of you who may not know, I had melanoma in 1999, and I had surgery. Luckily, it didn't go to my lymph nodes, and I have been clean since then. I have my skin checked, well, it was more frequently, but once a year by a dermatologist. And so far, so good. So, yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone else comes up with for Red and Castle. Thank you, Martha, for hosting this fun collaboration. And it's once a month, so it's one I figure I can try and do because it's once a month. But stay tuned. I have some other things I'm going to be working on in May that's more than once a month. I don't know what I'm getting myself in for, but here we go. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day, and actually, today is the first day here. I had to put the air conditioning on because it's going to 81. It probably is 81 now, and it's very humid. I've been putting it off, but the last few days have been warm and the house has been warm. And I actually had to put the AC on just around lunchtime because I'm upstairs in this craft room and it gets pretty warm. Now, I do have a window AC, but I don't, it's so noisy. I don't want to turn it on if I can avoid it. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care and talk to you next time. Hugs, love, and peace.